Okay, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're here for Mushoku Tensei Season 2, Episode 11. Last episode was a little bit of a slower episode in my opinion. We saw Rudy's daily routine, which was all good and fun until the very end when him and Fitz had their fall and Rudy thought he was gay and like in love with a guy, but then he ended up finding out that Fitz is actually a girl. Obviously, he doesn't know that this girl is Sylphie yet, but we are on the way to figuring that out as well. So yeah, last episode was kind of a slower one, but it was good at the same time. I'm very excited to see where this one goes. Oh yeah, and one more that Rudy got a little response from down there last episode, so that's also very interesting. It's like the man God said, his answer, he said, you'll find your answer and your cure to your impotence, I think that's the word, impotence, if you research the teleportation disaster. And who did he meet? He met Fitz. We'll see how that goes. But as always, I am a light novel reader, but it's been a while, a year or more since I last read, and as this arc especially, I don't remember a lot of the details. So with all that being said, I don't want to spoil you guys. So when there's a spoiler in the episode or anything like that that relates to stuff in the future parts of the series, I won't be saying anything about it. I'll be keeping quiet until the very end of the video when I'll have a spoiler section where I'll go over the whole episode and go over all the spoiler things that happen throughout the episode. Now, with that being said, if it's a thing revolving around the episode that I know is going to happen later in the episode, I will probably mention it just because I assume if you're watching this reaction, you've seen the full episode, so I don't see any reason to not talk about something that I'm anticipating if it is going to happen in the episode itself. But yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to talk about, so without further ado, let's get straight into episode 11. Oh no, he literally couldn't sleep because he got hard, oh my god. Yeah, we don't know the exact method yet. Oh god. I know nothing. Not suspicious at all. Uh-oh. Yeah, Rudy does not want to get involved in political I wouldn't either, man. I wouldn't want to get involved with any of the politics in this world. They sound awful. Uh-oh. What's happening here? Oh god, she looks so nervous. Oh, they're talking to her about this. Yeah, so they know about this whole incident. Yeah. Damn, she knows the entire situation perfectly. There's no way, there's no, she says she wants to bring him to their cause, but there's not a possible way in hell Rudy would ever join anything political in this world. I remember he said multiple times last season how much he despises politics, and especially in this world, with how corrupt and evil they are, there's no way you would ever get him to join. Never. It just wouldn't happen. I don't see it ever happening. That's so, opposite of who Rudy is as a person. He would never be able to get involved in that kind of Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, now she's not giving her a choice. She's like, I'm tired of you taking so long to tell him, so I'm gonna make you tell him. Aww, I like that. She's giving the full choice to her. I mean, no, it would. I mean, the way. Essentially, what you just said is you are not my servant. You and Luke are totally different positions. Sylphie you're just my friend, and then Luke is obviously a servant, so it's a lot different. Their relationships with Ariel are a lot different. Sylphie's protecting her out of friendship in a way of I don't know if you want to say like paying off her debts. I don't know if that's the right thing to say because like she's lived with Ariel for the longest time, so maybe it's her way of like essentially like you protect me, you get to live with me, or something like that. I don't know. But at the end of the day, she's not a servant, and so she has free reign to do whatever she wants. I think that's why Sophie's been so stuck on not telling Rudy, is because she doesn't want to betray Ariel and give away that Fitz is not actually Fitz, this identity that she's taken on. Oh, they're not gonna let us hear it? Yeah, they're not gonna let us hear it. Okay, there you go. Never mind. There's your answer. There's your answer. I don't think I'll ever recover. I think he'll remember you. Oh, I like their friendship. It's cute. No, Luke, that is just not true. That couldn't be further from the truth. Literally, if we go back to when he first got back to the Fatoa region, back in like episode 23 of the first season, when he first arrived there with Ruijerd and Eris, the first thing he did was go up to the sign of missing people / dead people and look for Sylphie. That is the first thing he did. Like, he obviously remembers her. Man, they are really trying to help her figure this out. Oh god, I know what memory. Oh god. One of the most awkward scenes from season 1 is what she's bringing up right now. When Rudy made her goddamn strip to get in the bath because he thought she was a dude and so he didn't care. I love how their faces immediately changed. Yeah. Okay, Sophie, you don't need to keep going. Weirdly enough, Sylvie, I can't tell if I mean, she's obviously embarrassed about it, but the way she's talking about it. So, I love how they're like trying to be supportive, but they're just like really weirded out by this story. So what's the plan here exactly? Oh, that was a cool transition. Face got red really quickly. You know what kind of relationship you want with him. Oh wow. Oh god! She's got a whole thing planned out. So, Ariel was just asking, like, what kind of relationship do you want? Do you want to, like, be dating him? Do you want to be better friends with him? And she's just, like, got this whole life story planned out with him. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of, Rem from Re:Zero in, like, episode 18. Whenever she was, like, she was trying to help Subaru feel better, or whatever, because, I can't remember the exact scenario, but I think it was like he kept failing and he was about to give up, and so he was asking Rim to leave with him, and she like went in this whole detailed spiel about like a life they would have together. That I don't know why that reminded me of this, but that's just what I'm thinking about right now. What? What the Sylvie? What? And say, oh Rudy, how many do you want to put in me? What the f***? Okay, you just look at Ariel's face. She just looks so, like, weirded out. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. Okay, Sophie, you're going a little too much now. Man, is it like everybody in this show calls Rudy a freak because he is. But at the same time, man, Sophie, she's got some interesting fantasies here. Okay, Sophie. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Stop, please. Please stop. Oh my god, she just keeps going. She just keeps going. What is she doing? Why is she gripping that like that? Is she acting like he picked her up or something? Oh my god. Oh man, Sophie. Didn't realize Sophie was this goddamn horny. Jesus. Oh god, what? Ooh, she is getting down and solving this problem. Wow. I like that. I actually do like that, because Sylvie's been extremely hesitant the entire season, so forcing her to do it with the, like, idea that if she doesn't, she won't be able to talk to Rudy anymore. I like that. I like that. Looks determined. I'm excited to see how this will go. Is she looking for him? Yeah, she is. Don't they normally sit outside? No, never mind. Oh, they've got a whole friend group sitting over there. We've got... Okay, so we got Bodyguardy. I saw Zenoba, I saw Julie. I saw somebody else too, I think. I wonder what they were discussing. Rudy's all raring to help her now because now that he knows that she's a woman. But I do like how respectful Rudy's being about this, because last episode she was like, Sylvie wants to be seen as a guy, so I'm going to respect her wish and treat her as though she is a guy around everybody else, because that would give away her identity if he didn't do that. So I like how he's handling the situation. He's taking it slow. He's allowing things to develop naturally. He's not trying to force anything. And he's respecting her wishes. I think she liked what he said there. Oh god. Interesting plan they got here. Interesting plan. That's actually a fair point. That's actually a fair point. I love how he's like trying to come up with solutions to help her, like in the best way that he can, but it's going against like what their plan is. What I'm getting here is that she's trying to drag just the both of them out to this forest alone, and something's gonna happen there. Man, he's trying to come up with every solution. Interesting. Into the forest they go to find the freeze fringe. What are you thinking here, Sylvie? She got so flustered. Man, she is struggling. The smallest things make her flustered, like very flustered. Whoa, the animation on this. Oh my god, the snow is up to their heads. The snow is literally up to the top of their heads. That is crazy. And just melted through it. That's such a cool way to use fire magic. Like, it's just so basic, because it's like, of course you would melt snow with fire. But it's just like so cool to see it done in like an anime aspect, where like the person is obviously using fire magic and just melting the snow to make a path. It's like something you would want to do like when it snows really badly, and like, I don't know, as a kid, you like wanted to be able to like make a path in the snow. Something like that. You looked a little awkward saying that. What is this ring? Well, let's see how their plan's going. Oh god, she's trying to start a storm, but we know that Rudy can extremely easily just dispel the storm with his magic like it's nothing. Is she gonna use his staff? He's so confused as to why it's not working. Like, literally at the beginning of this season, we saw, I don't know if it was like the first episode, I can't remember what episode it was, but it was in the beginning arc of this season. We saw him literally walk outside and just push his staff in the air and just dispel a whole storm with like no effort. Yeah, she used it herself to make it rain. I guess this is all according to plan so far. She looks so determined. Yeah. So he's not expecting, he doesn't think that Sylphie did the rain. He thinks that somebody else did it and that she picked up on it. Yeah, she looks tense, so she probably has. Nope, she's tense for a totally other reason right now, man. Oh, that he thinks it's interference from them getting this freeze fringe. Oh, she's freezing over here. Ooh, bit of a rock in a hard place right now, Rudy. Did someone actually tell him that? I genuinely can't remember if someone actually told him that or not. Hey, he is trying his damn hardest to make her as comfortable as possible in this situation. Nothing's happening. You're gonna freeze to death over here. Would you like me to make you a private room? Oh, oh. Oh! Unless you do something. Oh, oh wow. Oh. Can he do it? Can he do it? That's big. Then I suppose I'll have to. If you can't trust yourself, I mean, I suppose I'll have to. I mean, I just can't do anything about it. Ooh, this is like weirdly such a tense scene. Oh. Oh, she is determined. She is so determined for this to happen. Oh, wow. Damn. Why the animating the hell out of Rudy? Look, he looks yoked. Look at that. He looks so in shape. Oh. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. Oh my god, here we go. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. It's actually happening. It's clicking. It's clicking. Is it clicking yet, Rudy? Well, it's starting to click. It is starting to click. Oh, man. Oh, she's talking about the glasses? Oh my god, the glasses are off. It happened. It happened. Woo! Aww. Oh, that's so sweet. I love how they did that. I love how they did that. Oh, this scene is so sweet. Oh, this backing soundtrack is beautiful too. Please never leave me again. Oh my wow. No! Come on! Don't do that! What? You end it there? You end it there of all places. Are you serious? Oh my god. What an episode. That was definitely probably my favorite of the season. That was it's between this one and the Nanahoshi episode as my favorite of the season. Like, you guys don't have any idea. I've been anticipating this episode since the season started. Like, this is like one of the most anticipated episodes, and they did it so well. I think they did this scene great. The backing soundtrack, the emotions, like, it was all there. The voice acting by Sylphie's voice actor was phenomenal. Just a great episode all around. But I think that's going to wrap it up for my non-spoiler section to Mushoku Tensei Season 2, Episode 11. So, I don't know if I corrected myself in the beginning, but I think I said Episode 10. This is actually Episode 11. Sorry that I'm just now correcting it at the end of the episode of all times, but this is a fantastic episode. But yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into spoilers. So, actually, before we get into spoilers, I have a little bit more I want to talk about. I think the way they did this whole episode was so well. I liked taking a step back from Rudy and how we've been so close with him these past couple episodes, and really dialing in on Sylphie and spending an entire episode from her perspective, essentially. We didn't see, like, any of Rudy's thoughts until, like, the very end of the episode, when we finally saw him putting the pieces together. I just think it was great how they did this episode. Anyway, now we'll get on to spoilers. I think this episode was animated pretty well. The animation this season has definitely been a little hit or miss, but I'm hoping that's because the core 2 of Season 2 is going to be animated to perfection, because the stuff in that arc is some of the most peak stuff in the series. Well, up to where I read, it's some of the most peak stuff. Season 3 is going to be the most peak season of Mushoku Tensei by far. By far, and it's not even close. This episode was great. I love them talking out their plans, and I love Sylphie just speaking way too much after, like, while they're talking about the plan, she just says the most awkward story, and then what relationship she wants, and we find out that she's actually just also very freaky. I like how Ariel and Luke were trying to help her out as much as they could, and then obviously the whole plan went down. We didn't get all of this scene, despite how intense and, like, how intense it actually felt. We didn't get the whole scene. Next episode will be the ending to this scene. All we got was the Sylphie reveal, but there's definitely still more to be had with this cave scene. So I'm excited for that. I'm gonna be totally honest, I don't think I have much to talk about. This episode was very straightforward. I wish I had more spoilers to talk about, but this season as a whole, I feel like I've also said this before, is very standoffish from the rest of the series. The only thing that really matters later on in the series is a couple of the characters, and obviously Rudy and Sylphie's relationship. Some things will come back, but overall, there's just not too much spoiler stuff to talk about that's gonna, at least for me. For what I read to, there's just not too much to talk about at the very moment. Like the Nanahoshi episode, I had a lot to talk about because they was talking about lore of the series and upcoming stuff as they do their research and stuff. But this whole episode here was very focused in on Rudy and Sylphie's relationship, and there's just not much spoiler stuff to talk about there without just talking about how their relationship is after they get married. And that's kind of pointless because it has nothing to do with this episode or this season yet. I actually don't remember when they get married. It might be the end of this season, or it might be the beginning of the next one, or beginning of the next core, but I'm really not sure. Anyway, like I said, that's probably going to wrap it up for my spoiler section of Mushoku Tensei Season 2, Episode 11. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.